and Shannon Thurston. Congratulations, take your jacket recipients. Thank you for your time.
You guys are too much.
Feeling the love.
And it is in that vein that I am thrilled to introduce tonight's guest speaker, Shannon Thurston.
Where's the best place to stand, here or there? Is this best? This is best. Okay. So I was unsure what to say tonight because Sandy asked me like yesterday, and I was like, yeah, sure, great, okay, great. So I had to write it down. I didn't know what I really wanted to talk about because this is kind of scary. But I decided, since I'm in front of 300 plus women, young women, older women, I wanted to talk about something that's really close to my heart, and that is body image and how we all deal with it, and how it's something that never goes away, and nobody owns the monopoly on insecurity. Nobody gets to be insecure because they're a certain way. We just all are, for reasons either we know of or reasons we don't know of. And me as a person, I try to be very positive about body image. And I'm very proactive about making sure that body image and health are two different subjects. Because for me, growing up, they weren't. Body image and health, you were active and thin, and that's the way it was. So I wasn't sure how to say it. I spent my day off just like writing it and trying to figure out what to say. And I decided to write a poem with a little bit at the end. So thank you for listening, and here it is. All right, let my heart rate calm down, okay? It's like I could sing in front of hundreds of people, but you asked me to talk, and I'm like, okay. For years and years, I looked in mirrors with tears that tried to drown out fears that I was not good enough. There were always mirrors, here and there and everywhere I looked, and they were always crooked. They were there, round, square, tall, small, in the bathroom and in the hall, and I cannot recall one time when I told the woman in the glass that she was beautiful. I told her she was fat, and that was forgivingly unlovable. I told her she was naive and she was gullible, and I told her lies like her thighs were disgusting, and trusting me, she believed. Mirrors became movie screens, and it seemed to me that what I was seeing was reality. That what was represented was what was right. And that being bright gave me no right to write my own ending. And I would fight with the reflection until she knew I was right, that princes wanted Snow White, not Helga, the German kitchen maid. Magazines and phone screens kept telling me I was not pretty. Fitness was not about health, but about wealth and beauty and cosmetic luck, and I was stuck. Stuck staring at a reflection that wanted nothing more than a redirection out of ugly. Stuck in the door of a box cut out for thin women whose thoughts were the exact same as mine. We were all stuck in this line of acceptance, waiting for our turn and our time to feel the essence of what it meant to be beautiful. Why do we say things to ourselves we would never say to the ones we love? Why do we break our own beautiful skin just to sew it back up again, only to be reopened? Knowing you are beautiful and telling yourself the same is a game changer. It is a strength the other team will never see coming, especially the reflective opponent who already knows it but needs to hear it from you daily. And if you need it from an outside source, then let the force of this sink in. You are everything you need. You are enough, and you are so brilliantly worthy. For years, I looked in mirrors with tears that tried to drown out fears that I was not good enough. But now we've changed the gears. Hear the things you want to hear, say the things you want to say, and every day tell the reflection, she is who she is. And no matter what the other writers say, you are you, and you are here to stay. As you walk through life, there will be moments where you feel unpretty or ugly. On those days when you think your legs are too short, or your hair is too frizzy, your stomach isn't flat enough, your face isn't clear enough, I want you to take a moment and imagine yourself in front of a mirror at Viga. Remember that feeling when your sweatpants are 3 days worn, and the last time you washed your hair was that one time in the lake? Remember how your teeth are covered in candy sugar and rest period naps, and still you felt like you could take on the world? I want you to remember this very moment in this very place, where the stars are, no, I'm kidding. I want you to remember when that feeling creeps in, when that voice on your shoulder starts to tell you that you're not enough. I want you to stop and think of that time at Sunset Circle when you were finally given the permission to be exactly who you are in the moment that people have you. When Shannon gave you permission to be unapologetically and unjustifiably you. Because every piece of you, every flaw, and everything you think is wrong is actually so right and is so enough. It is worthy enough and it is beautiful enough, and you are exactly who you are enough. Thank you.